The beautiful thing about rental housing is that, especially apartments, is that even a poor performing apartment portfolio can be 90% occupied. So you compare that to investing in office or retail where you can be at zero tomorrow with one with one company moving out. So I think in the grand scheme of things, apartments are relatively well insulated, particularly because there's always going to be demand for housing, supplies coming down. But certainly any individual investment, you still just want to be careful. And I'm not telling you, it's not rocket science, but hopefully that's semi-helpful.
Oh, it's very helpful. And I would agree that multifamily is somewhat insulated versus other assets within the real estate sector. And I think it goes back to something that Greg alluded to, that operations are so important. We've seen a lot of, or I would call them operators, but we've seen a lot of sponsors who are very acquisition minded, very acquisition focused, and not getting into the weeds of how do we make this apartment run more cost efficiently? How do we capture more retention? How do we make this a better living experience for our residents? Those are bigger issues. So we talk about it a lot in the Passive Pockets community. Know who your sponsor is, trust them. Can they execute the business plan that they've laid out first? Then get into the weeds on the pro forma and whether the actual deal is good itself. The operator matters much more. Greg, I want to go back to you. Let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about policy. This is going to be one of those fastballs that I just threw at Eric a little bit ago. So we've got uncertainty around tariffs, a lot of flip-flopping. We just had the big, beautiful bill passed, which is contradictory to the DOGE budget cut that we've seen, or the idea around cutting budgets, where the big, beautiful bill is really going to be running at a higher budget deficit than we are today, another 3 trillion added to the deficit. We've got immigration policy that's shifting, as we've seen, and Eric alluded to who's going to buy our bonds, right? So there's a lot of factors on a macroeconomic level, on a policy level, that are potentially affecting multifamily.